second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Tackled there by the defense.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Texas State offense back on the field now. The back's got it. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Give it to the back again. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. Finding a bit of space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in hurry-up mode. quarterback's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. It's a run to the left. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Handoff running right. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll run the option. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Williams. It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Here comes the NC State offense back out of the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Williams. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Scott. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's Gaudet. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And he's got it again. Gets into space at the 50. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Rush set it down to the offense. First down.
Yeah, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his... It's a lot of open field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He hands it off from the gun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Williams. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. NC State comes to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds...
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, NC State. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled, but 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
And that one's straight down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Looks to the left. Pass caught. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
What a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They pick up the first down to 23, getting closer to the red zone.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from it right away. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. NC State comes to the line quickly.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas State. The defense adds 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the wideout goes in motion. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Texas State. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nice grab. It's Gaudet. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. NC State comes to the line quickly.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Williams. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for
you. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense cannot be stopped. Eric, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Williams. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone.
Hey, great play call, Lil B. That was a great play call. And great catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First and goal, most likely four-down territory to claim the lead. They'll try to run this one in.
Nobody there? Good play call, but God, dog.
That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him.
I knew we went for that too when we got it. I knew they were supposed to
start. This is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality.
If you do make it, Lil B, you deserve it. You're playing some good ball, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. And he's got his man open downfield. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Good. Okay.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, he's got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Look at him, little B.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot.
Oh, that's pass interference, but you win.
Incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay.